Welcome back to Masterminds. It is Edinburg 120, Mercedes Early College 60. It's time for the final stretch. We're going to ask questions until that final bell rings. Whoever's leading at that point moves on to the next round of competition. So everybody's playing. You need your buzzers. Here we go. The temperature at which a gas would show no pressure if the general law for gases would hold for all temperatures. This statement is a definition of what? And time is up. Absolute zero. What is the name for the land area between the Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Nevada? That's Mercedes Christian.
Great Plains?
No. Edinburg, anybody? Okay, we'll let you in, Brian.
The Great American Desert.
No, it's the Great Basin. What desert plant was named after the herb its odor resembles? And time is up. Sagebrush. What disease is caused by parasitic roundworms infesting pork products? That's Mercedes Christian.
Tapeworm?
No? Edinburg, anybody? And time is up. Trichinosis. 4 questions about U.S. history. During President Franklin D. Roosevelt's first 2 terms, the strongest opposition to his New Deal policies came from A, big business, B, labor union members, C, the poor, or D, Western farmers. That's Mercedes Christian.
Western farmers.
No? Edinburg, Brian.
B.
B.
Workers' union.
Labor union members. No, it was A, big business. What is the historical significance of the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee? And time is up. The site of the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. More than 100 years after his death, he was reburied with honors at the U.S. Naval Academy in 1913. Can you name him? And time is up. John Paul Jones. What U.S. state, although it was the largest in the Union in terms of area during the Civil War, never sent any troops to the Eastern Front to fight on the North's side? That's Edinburg, Brian.
Texas.
No? Mercedes, anybody? All right, Christian.
Florida?
That was California. Math question. If the price of gold is $1,200 per troy ounce, what does a pound of gold cost? All right, Mercedes Christian.
2,400?
No? Edinburg, anybody? And time is up. $14,400. 12 troy ounces equals 1 pound. Tanglewood in the Berkshires is the summer home for which city's symphony orchestra? And time is up. Boston. What 17-letter term is used for the great idea that knowledge is acquired from within and man can be united with God if he can eliminate distractions? That's Edinburg. Lisette.
The Enlightenment?
No? Mercedes, anybody? And time's up. Transcendentalism. That's where you're going, right? Transcendentalism. According to the Constitution, who's the judge of the elections, returns, and the qualifications of those elected to the Senate and House of Representatives? Mercedes Christian.
The Electoral College?
No. Edinburg, Brian.
The people.
No, each house shall be the judge. Another math question. A right pyramid has a regular hexagonal base. The base edges are 6. The height of the pyramid is 12. Find the volume of the pyramid. And time is up. 216 times the square root of 3 is the answer. Spanish is the official language of all but 3 of the 12 nations of South America. Name any 2 of the other 3 official languages. That's Edinburg, Brian.
Portuguese. Portuguese.
And 2 of the 3.
French.
No. Mercedes Christian.
Portuguese and Cuba?
No, Portuguese and Dutch and English were the others. Appropriately, the shape of this kingdom is often compared to an elephant's head, of which the trunk extends into the Malay Peninsula. Name it. And time is up. That's Thailand. The Straits of Mackinac and the St. Mary's River link which Great Lake to the neighboring ones? And time is up. That was Huron. What national capital completely surrounds a separate, independent country? All right, that's Mercedes Christian.
Hong Kong?
No? Edinburg, anybody? And time is up. Rome. In art, Justice is often portrayed as a woman equipped with 3 accessories. Name any 2 of them. That's Mercedes Christian.
A scale and a sword.
Yes, and the other is a blindfold. One of Rutherford B. Hayes' first acts as president was to remove the remaining troops from the South. What period of history did this bring to an end? That's Mercedes Christian.
The Civil War.
No. Edinburg, Andres.
Reconstruction era?
Yes. What 2-word expression starts with a masculine royal title and means an enormous sum of money? Time is up. It's a king's ransom. Some questions about classical mythology, 4 of them. The fierce Minotaur was kept in a labyrinth on the island of Crete. It had the body of a man, but the head of a what? That's Edinburg Bryant.
A bull.
Yes. In the Aeneid, the central character's name was Ennius. He was destined to be the founder of Rome. Who was his mother? And time is up. Venus or Aphrodite. From the following list, choose the character whose myth suggests pride. Psyche, Pandora, Phaethon, Narcissus, Echo. Edinburg, Andres.
Narcissus.
No? Mercedes, anybody? All right, Christian.
Pantheon.
Say that again.
Pantheon. Was that the correct pronunciation?
That's the right one. Yeah, okay, they'll accept Phaethon.
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 Oh.
Phaethon is what it was. That's correct, but that bell just rang. That means our game has come to an end. Our final score is Edinburg 140, Mercedes Early College 80. That means Edinburg, you're moving on to the next round of competition. I want to congratulate all the students for a great job today. Well done. It was a fun game. Thank our judges here from UTRGV, Dr. Burke and Dr. Rivetta. Thank you for your service. We appreciate it. Edinburg, we'll see you in round 2. We'll see you next week at home for another exciting competition of Masterminds.